Hi, my name is Christy Nicholson, and I am from the Sand Hills area of North Carolina. I'm a United States Army veteran looking to get back into the tech industry. I am currently a travel agency owner and also have a passion for many aspects of technology. I graduated from Lee University with a Bachelor of Science in Children's Ministry, where I worked my way through college building websites using HTML. Currently, I'm the founder and CEO of a travel agency where I have a team of employees handling the day-to-day operations, allowing me to pursue a passion for web and app development. As a travel agency owner and travel advisor, oftentimes we find ourselves delivering affiliate links, information about destinations and cruise ships, packing lists, things to do in a series of emails or an extremely long PDF. I created this app to provide a seamless experience for our clients to have access to the information that's provided for any trip, and also to add some fun activities like a scavenger hunt and a bar crawl, so that our clients can have a little unexpected fun and make some memories in the downtime. So we're going to start with my mural map, where I mapped out kind of how I wanted things to flow. This is our logo, and our name is Adventures on the Go. The behaviors and actions in our application, what we're doing is we're accessing our tips, trivia, scavenger hunt activities, things like that. And during the experience, they interact um, amongst their group, or maybe with others that they don't even know, by completing the scavenger hunt or the bar crawl. Our demographic is to travel advisors and their clients. And our pain points are, instead of delivering a ton of emails, they just get one or two emails, and one of them happens to contain this link, which would replace several other emails. And then here was our original flow and our map out. The next thing I'd like to show you is our SWOT analysis, which is where we go over the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Our strength is there's not really anything like this on the market currently as an all-in-one package. All of these items are currently on the market, currently available. We all do it. I'm just trying to put it all in one package. I mean, it's going to streamline our workflow, make things easier for us and our clients to have access to things they already have access to. Just make it a little easier, a little more seamless. Our weaknesses are, there are a lot of cruises, there are a lot of destinations, there are a lot of activities and excursions across the world. So it's going to take a lot of time to compile all that, or to find APIs that work to bring all that information into one place. Another downside is there are a lot of travel agencies that could use this as well, and it would take time getting the information from them and making sure that their brand is within their brand standards on the app. The content exists and people are used to getting it from the various websites, so they may not want to change the way they do, because some people just don't like change. And another weakness is it uses data from a lot of other places. So if one part of it goes down, it could possibly affect ours. Our opportunity is to simplify the process between the travel advisor and the client, and it's to also help build a bridge and build more rapport between them. Our threat is the same as with any web. There's always the threat of hacking, code degeneration, things like that. And then ever-changing areas where, like, a business may move or building be torn down, and maybe the data just hasn't caught up with it. Our main threat is that tour operators are not keeping their inventory up. This is my flow diagram. So we have the home page, and you can also get to an about and contact, and then our agency, destination, itinerary, condensed, and then it expands out. Your cruise info, trivia, scavenger hunts. This is my page 1 and 2 wireframe. This is where we start. You come up, you see our logo, some decorative imagery, and then an agency selector where you select your agency. Page 2, welcome, how this works, and then you select your ship or destination. For the purposes of this, we only went with the ship versus the destination. So pages 3 and 4, it's welcome to your cruise. Here's an overview of what's going on, and then you can click on day 1 and it would expand to this. This is all part of the promo. And that was it. And then contact page, in standard contact page. So without further ado, let's take a look at the app. So this is our homepage now, and you're welcome to Adventures on the Go, and select your agency. For the purposes of this demonstration, for now, I'm going to show you what it looks like if you don't have a travel agent. So then you'll select your sailing. As I said before, we only went with one cruise. This is completely made up cruise. It doesn't really exist. So, but it brings you to our activity page, and this is where your itinerary is. We have this cruise departing from Charleston, South Carolina, visiting Nassau, Bahamas, and Half Moon Key, Bahamas. So the home port is Charleston. So we're going to have a little link, and it links to the arrivalguides.com website for about Charleston, and it would take you there, and it tells you all different things to do, places to eat. Next is the Carnival Sunshine. This links to Carnival's website where it talks about just the Carnival Sunshine, so you can know what to expect. Here is my third-party API call. I chose to do a 5-day forecast for the Bahamas, and you can see it's calling for 5 days, and it gives us the low, the high, and whether it's cloudy, rainy, sunny. Our next section is port stops, where we talk about short excursions in the city. The link that says Nassau is also to Arrival Guides to give you an idea of what it's like before you get there. And this link right here is one of the affiliate links. The short excursions is one of the affiliate links I was talking about. This links to one of the ones where we can sell excursions. We can send you a link. You pick what you want. You pay for it right there. We still make our commission. As most people don't know this, travel advisors are paid a commission from the supplier after our clients travel. And it's the same price whether you book with the supplier directly or book with a travel advisor. So our thing is, why pay for a travel advisor and not get the benefit of their service? We have a lot of services that we offer, like a lot of things we can offer, and a lot of it's right here. Here's a packing list that I send out my clients that they love. It's just simple, tells you what to pack in your carry-on for a cruise. This is my cruise for specifically for Carnival, your toiletries, because you always forget something. And I also have another little list that I tell them of things to do before they even think about packing, like putting their mail on hold, arranging pet sitters or boarding for your pets, things like that. And I also have a know before you go, which is also right here. And it's similar. It just gives you pointers about Carnival, things to do beforehand, your check-in, print your luggage tags, your flight check-in, when to arrive to the port, and prohibited items. It's not a whole lot. Safety and mobility devices, things like that. It's just, for us, it's knowledge, and I have it ready to go for all of my clients. The fun part is the scavenger hunt. This is where this one is created specifically for this cruise. Well, it's not. The port stops are for this cruise. But yeah, this is so they would take a selfie. The first one says luggage pose, your ticket's closed, snap that selfie before it goes. They snap a selfie with their packed luggage and then they click it off, and then they can go to the next one. And same with the bar crawl. This bar crawl is specific to the Carnival Sunshine, as it guides them from top to bottom, forward to aft, to find all the bars and coffee shops and milkshake spots on board, because they do offer spiked coffees and spiked milkshakes on board the ship. There are 16 bars, if anybody's wondering, and you cannot do this all in one day because Carnival sets a limit whether you have the beverage package or not of 15 drinks per day. So this has to be a multi-day experience, and that's the gist of it. The API that I implemented is here, where it allows travel agencies to join, and they would enter their contact, their email, their agency name, an agency abbreviation or acronym that they like to use, their primary color and their background color. This up here is the primary, the orange is the secondary. So it would do that. And then it takes them to, once we've collected all that information, it brings us to here, and you can see where we've been testing it out, and it works wonderfully. So now I'm going to demonstrate a little bit about what my favorite part is. Here's our about page, a little blurb about us in the contact. But my favorite part of this is this right here. It's the agency selector, and you click on it and it immediately changes brands. So this is changed to my company's brand. And what's so cool is I did this. Here's my code where we did this. It took a little bit, but here's the CSS. You can see where it says AOTG and PYD and HATCO. This is all the different companies in here, but you can see there's AOTG primary background. HATCO uses an image for a background, and PYD uses a color and things like that. So how we did that is we created a global in the selector. We had a global. So when they select the I don't have one, it defaults to AOTG. When they select Hidden Adventures, it defaults to Hatco and that. So it automatically created a class. So then we were able to class it beforehand. And it's shown in a variety of ways. And for the logos, we had to go into our header file and do a logo map to create to where and pull them in so that it knows that it's going to map that specific brand in that header. So that was how we managed the theme change for all of this. And there's more to come on that later, but yeah. So this is my favorite part. I just love how it can change based on each brand. So we use agile methodologies to build this. And on my agile team, I was a developer and I participated in daily stand-ups and sprint planning and reviews. And we also use Jira to help us make sure we stay on track. The technologies used in this were JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. And the future iteration of this is I would like to add more agencies and more information to it and have things like the trivia so that while they're waiting in line to check in, because cruising is back, or even while they're just hanging out at the airport, that they could have like some little trivia about the destinations they're going to so they can learn more, because I always believe an educated traveler is one of the best travelers. So they kind of have an idea of like the culture, experiences that and things they may see. So that's part of the future affiliation. And I'd also like, as a big thing of the future iteration, is not only to have more agencies, but to have more cohesiveness between the brand changes and maybe actually learn how to implement their affiliate links versus just one standard affiliate link. And I would like to add in all the cruises offered by all the major cruise companies, ocean and river, and then begin offering other destinations like Vegas, New York City, Miami, places that people love to go, Paris, England, anywhere, and just build it out and make it a completely awesome and amazing app that everyone could use. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.